It's BGV, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. In the last couple of episodes, we have been doing the Dead Money DLC. Yet again, we have Dog behind us, our faithful servant, who does quite a bit of damage to these ghost harvesters. And we are attempting to find Christine, the last explosive caller. Let's take a look at our quest. Find caller 12, Christine, I told you. Search for Christine in the clinic in the medical district. We are in the medical district. Our quest marker is in that direction. So let's attempt to find this woman.
Dog's still good at not being seen.
Okay, let's see. It looks like we can go through that tunnel, but I kind of want to explore in here for now. I'm not going to use sneak too much, especially when we have a companion. Take King of Clubs, Sierra Madre. Yeah, there's all these little cards. We found one like a couple of episodes ago, and if you find a bunch, I think you get a challenge completed, and I think that is the only use. Jar of Cloud Residue, I'm not sure what that's for just yet, but maybe there will be a use, so we will take all the ones that we see. Let's head upstairs, shall we? I feel like this is an optional location because it looks like it's getting farther and farther. Or maybe not, because now we're going in the direction of Christine. I see something glowing over there, and I think that is part of a challenge as well. So let's take a look at what that is. It's a handprint, and there's nothing we can do with it. Oh, right, Dean's secret stash. In the last episode, I mentioned that Dean had all these secret stashes, and then anytime you see one of these glowing hands, that means that there's one nearby, and there we go. So you get a whole bunch of ammo, basically. Bobby pins, too, which is great, and a cosmic knife, which we have seen, and I said I wanted to get it, but I never did. Let's see, Stim Pack, Irradiated Scotch. We're going to go ahead and leave that. In the top left, you'll see a challenge for Dean's Secret Stash. Find 15 of Dean's Secret Stashes. So let's go into items, and Cosmic Knife affects bonus limb damage. We'll put that down there, and you can see that it is a glowy knife that I believe you're supposed to use on the ghost harvesters to stop them, but we have Dog, of course, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. Okay, before we go over there, let's just, never mind. Let's go back over here. Alright, hopefully that when I jump down here, it's not going to put me too far behind. Good, it leads me right to the door. Share and share alike. Don't know what that means, but inside the Villa Clinic we go.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Okay, but why are they dangerous? Like, how would a hologram deal damage to me? It's just light, right? Here we have a clinic security terminal. Let's take a look at that. Sierra Madre Security Network. Check security hologram status. Status, patrolling second floor. Set behavior, first floor patrol. Let's see. Uploading new behavior pattern. Okay, so does that do nothing? I guess so. View security postings. That's a lot of stuff to read. I'm going to go ahead and pass that. View maintenance posts. I don't think that stuff is too important either. So we are going to be in sneak for this. Oh, that's not good. And there's a hologram, actually. Your caller stopped beeping. Did it auto-save? Let's just save in case. I don't really want to rely on the auto-saves too much. Okay, so I see... Oh, there he goes. I don't know where the... It's not that little thing, is it? Let's go ahead and just move. Let's open the tool cabinet. Bobby pin. Great. Let's go back into sneak. I don't know why it stopped beeping, but okay. Okay, there's the holograph. Let's go down here. I don't know if we're supposed to go down or up, but let's try going down first. There's actually another one of these Dean's secret stashes. 12 gauge, 9mm Bobby pins, cosmic knife, stim packs. The best thing is the stim packs, and ammo are a close second.
Tastes like...
Yeah, you keep saying that, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that. Just don't eat burnt wires, you know? Okay, it's the same exact terminal as the one that we saw before. This leads outside. Okay, what do we have over here? A stim pack. What is that right there? Vending machine code stim pack. Wonderful. That's probably the best vending machine. That's probably the best vending machine code we could have hoped for. Alright, did I see a door back here? Yeah, I did. Excuse me. Okay, these lead to the bathrooms, though, or just one singular broken down toilet. So, moving forward. I'm in sneak because I just don't want to get noticed by those holograms. I'm not sure what happens. Like, did they alert something? They can't shoot us, right? There's a bunch of headless ghouls here. Let's see, junk food, Sierra Madre chips. What about you? Cloud residue, Sierra Madre chips. Okay, that scared the crap out of me, but there's an explosive collar on his neck. Here we have another terminal. Let's see what's on this one. Gas leak and safety suits. Okay, we have a first aid box on the ground with a stim pack. And it looks like nothing else. I really don't want to sneak because it takes so much longer to move. But I also really don't want to get noticed. Okay, so we actually have our quest marker leading to something.
The hall red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
And he's talking about that thing right there, and we can't shoot it because it's shielded, so that's not good. But we do have our quest marker leading to a neutral blip right over there, so it's right in our reach. We just need to find a way to shut off that security thing, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so let's search these. You'll notice that pretty much anything you loot has a chance of spawning a bunch of Sierra Madre chips, so you can search pretty much anything and get them. Activate Mark. That's 9, right? Activate Mark 9 autodoc. This unusual looking autodoc still has a series of diodes and buttons that appear to work. Heal all crippled limbs. Okay, but our limbs weren't crippled, so I believe this is doing nothing. If it healed them, that would be super nice, but I don't think it's going to do that. Maybe it did because they're all at full health. I don't know. Either way, let's see how close we can get before this thing starts beeping. Not too close. Alright, let's do this. It's the same exact thing. Leave the autodoc alone. I'm assuming we have to find a terminal. And I see one right here, so let's activate this. Exhaustion. Yeah, that's just an audio log. Alright, now I believe this is going to be the same exact thing. Indeed it is. Let's do a little bit of searching, and let's get out of range before our head explodes. Alright, let's save the game. I don't know if it wants us to be risky and like try and find a way to shut this thing off, or if we have to backtrack and find it upstairs, but let's check these rooms one by one. Nothing in here but the same old autodoc. Let's go back and get a restart, and let's run. Can we get far enough? Really? Well, you're about to witness Arizona's death, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wow, so I revived and I didn't even notice. It actually told us how to shut this thing off. Get into the clinic basement and turn off the power to shielded speakers in the autodoc wing. So we actually do have to backtrack, it looks like. But where do you want me to go, quest marker? Did we go through this door? Because this leads outside, right? No. So I think we're going to have to go back upstairs, but that doesn't make sense because we're trying to get into the basement. But this leads nowhere. Looks like it's either directly above or below us. Did we go this way? That leads back upstairs. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this doesn't lead to a new section. Villa Clinic basement locked hard. Oh boy. We do have the lock. Oh, we have a bunch of bobby pins actually. Okay, where are you, sweet spot? You're close. There we go. We're getting really lucky with these bobby pins. It looked like it was telling me to not go through here, though. As you can see here, the quest marker is telling us to go back through the door, so I don't know. I hate when Fallout does that, but we do have a terminal here, so I think it's wrong. Anyways, duct tape I don't think we're going to need. Toolbox, nope. A lot of people keep asking why I don't use these workbenches and reloading benches. I just never really do. And as you can see here, the only thing we can make is recycling microfusion cell. And what is that making? Recycling microfusion cell? We can't even do anything. Yeah, I just never really use those in playthroughs, so I kind of write them off in my mind as I've replied to you guys. Okay, clinic power status terminal. Clinic power status. Sure, whatever that means. Disengage main power. Shutting down main power. I think that's what we want. Yes, there's our quest objective completed. Find Christine in the autodoc wing of the clinic. That should be right back up through here. Caravan is played for standard money of any and all kinds. Caps, NCR dollars, or Legion coins. Told you guys there was multiple ways to pay with things with currency. Okay, let's see. Where are you, Christine? There is that thing that we shut off. And this is not what we want. But it looks like she's going to be right through here. Activate malfunctioning autodoc. Okay, looks like we're inside dog. Wonderful. The woman before you looks disoriented, pained. She blinks a few times and winces as if the act of blinking, whatever that said. You can see there's multiple scars all over her face. Recruit Christine. Yeah, I think Christine is a cool character, but she is so freaking creepy looking. Are you alright? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. So it looks like she can't talk. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath the chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Looks like she just found out she cannot talk. Look, I'm here to help. She looks shaken. As she glances at the autodoc, she recoils and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. Won't it be great when we get to the point where they don't have to like say this in dialogue and she can actually just do it? That'll be the day, eh, Bethesda? This isn't what it looks like. The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns and drags a finger across her throat in a slow motion. She looks more angry than pain now. Frowning, she touches her throat again gently, then her hand brushes her collar, then her frown deepens. Her eyes narrow as she traces the edges of the collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. It's a bomb collar. Mess with it, it'll go off. She looks surprised, then notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, then slowly shakes her head. We need to cooperate if we're going to get out of here. If your collar goes off, mine goes off. It's better if we guard each other. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. She shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. Why is everybody this hard to convince? Like we're all in this together. I'm not even going to sing any more than that. Luckily, I don't even know what the next lyrics are to that Disney Channel. What was it called? I don't remember, and I'm glad I don't. High School Musical, that's what it was. I had a little sister. Let's just leave it at that. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand over her eyes, and squints. She nods at you, then lowers her head from her eyes, shakes her head. She draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else. Yeah, you're looking for something else? Fine, I can help. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly and gives a silent sigh. Oh my god, what do I need to tell you? Alright, come with me. Christine glances at your follower, shakes her head, then points at her, and nods in the direction of the fountain. Okay. Bye-bye, Christine. Quest added, fires in the sky. We should be getting a transmission from... Christine stops, glances at the speaker, then glances at your collar, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the collar and then opens and closes her hand really fast. She taps her collar, then opens and closes her hand really fast. She points at your Pip-Boy, her collar, and then your collar. After a second, then she opens the closes. After a second, then she opens... Okay, whatever. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow? Succeeded. She is about to nod, then stops, points at herself, and shakes head. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion, then the same slow pulse as before with her fingers. Does that work with any other collar? She frowns, slowly shakes her head. She opens her mouth, then makes the motion of tuning a dial, then points at herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, then again points at the two of you, then the Pip-Boy. But only between us. She nods and motions for you to go ahead. Okay. Well, I can tell you guys right now, I'm not going to have Christine as my follower because I don't want to be pronouncing every single thing that it says. But basically, if you didn't get that, if you have Christine in your party, the speakers aren't as big as a problem. I don't think they completely turn off, but you have more time or something. I'd still much prefer to have Dog. I think Dog blatantly has the best power. Let's take a look at our quest here. Fires in the sky. Speak to Elijah at the fountain for further instructions. It looks like we are... Oh, hello. Totally forgot about that, dude.
Back to the base. The church.
Yeah, don't worry, Dog. We're gonna go back to the fountain now, and I will see you guys there. Oh, by the way, a lot of people have commented saying that I should go back to the Lucky, the Bison Steve Hotel and get Lucky. I've never really gotten that weapon. I think there was one time where I got most of the unique weapons, if not all, in a playthrough. But I've never used that weapon, so that's why I haven't really thought about it. And I think someone said you need 100 lockpicks, so we do have 100 lockpick now, and I think that was the thing that needed 100 lockpick, not the Gobi campaign rifle. So yeah, I will hopefully remember to do that because yeah, you know, Arizona would of course use a revolver, and especially a unique one. All right, so here we have Dog, Dean Domino, and Christine. Let's talk to the fountain. Where's the panel, though. Is it right here?
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your parts in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
That's interesting. I wonder if he has multiple teams in this, because you don't ever see anyone else other than these 3 other people. So I wonder if he means that he'll have to get 3 more people, or if he actually has other pockets of people. I don't know how big this whole villa is, if it's like bigger than the places we can actually access. Okay, what is the gala event?
A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the 3 in position, then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gala. After that, the real work begins.
The real work? What is this, a warm-up?
Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre. We're plundering history, taking from the old world itself. It won't let its secrets go easily, not without a fight. I wouldn't expect anything less.
How am I supposed to get to the markers on my map?
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
You know, it'd be really cool if you could actually find Father Elijah where he's being held out in some area in this entire DLC, kill him, and then take control of the whole mission. Like, you could order everybody and do that. That would be a cool option. Anyways, we'll head out then.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
I'm no use to myself dead either. You have lost the benefit of Dog's ravenous hunger. Dog has gone to the Villa Fountain. Well, he's already here. Okay. Quest added mixed signals. Let us take a look. Get Dog to the switching substation in Salida del Sol. Get Dean to the Puesta del Sol south rooftop. Travel to the Puesta del Sol switching station with Christine. So like he said, we could take Dog to his place first, but we could use Dog's brutality elsewhere. But we can only have one companion at a time, so what I think he means is that if you want to do things other than these quests, you should use Dog. But we don't really, there's nothing for us to do other than exploring, and to be quite honest with you folks, I don't really want to explore this place. I'd rather just stick with the quests, as much as I want to fight ghost people and travel around the same location over and over and over. So, yes, we will do this quest in the next episode. Thank you for watching this one, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you guys there. Bye-bye.